So what you're saying is I should either go F5. Yep, he goes
which
F5.
he
And what's
played.
amazing is now you're allowing white to queen and keep both knights, but white is powerless to stop H4. And that leaves
Bingo.
white with only 2 knights.
That's amazingly, what a move. What an insight. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your hat and say, well done.
Unbelievable. He's going to play H4, and then
there's
his job will be
nothing
to
you
give
can do.
away these pawns.
Right.
Because 2 knights against pawn could be a win sometimes, but not in this case. I think the pawns are too far advanced.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
And he's pushing him F4, so he's threatening to go H2. Knight
F3.
takes H and F3. And as you said, 2 knights versus a king. Now, the question is the F3 knight blockade the right zone? Sorry, there's this wonderful book. I believe it's the series of Averbach, right? Mm-hmm. Where he draws the zone of the 2 knights and king. And is the pawn on F4 in the drawing zone or not?
I think it is. I want to say that if you shifted it back 1 square to F5 and blockaded it on F4, I think that's winning. If I remember correctly. But again, it's been a while since I've consulted 566 of Dvoretsky's Endgame Manual.
That's right.
Book.
Right. For me, Dvoretsky's manual wasn't available at the time as a professional. It was really the Averbach series of books. It was Reuben Fine, the basic chess endings. That was what American players were raised on. And the Soviet players were raised on Averbachs, and then they got translated. And we all thought, okay, now we know what we're doing.
You know the secrets.
Yeah, now we got this.
Now, the reasoning, the logic behind why it's actually good for the side of the 2 knights to keep the pawn alive is very simple. Once the king is boxed in, the king needs to be stalemated. And then you can, at the right moment, move this knight away in order to give black an extra move so that you can release the stalemate. There's no stalemate, right? Exactly. And apparently the Evo bar is now showing a win for white. Made in 27. White is winning now.
Exactly.
Was white winning to begin with?
I didn't see where Amin did anything wrong. Maybe he had to put his king on A8. And
I think that's right.
By being on the H8 square, he's too close to the vicinity of the F3 knight.
I think you're exactly right, Yasser. I think he had to keep his king in the other corner, and you can't smoke that king out without moving this knight. But if you move the knight, the black pushes the pawn. Now, what's going to happen is that the king's going to get boxed in, and at the right moment, the F3 knight is going to leave, and then black is going to have a couple of extra moves. It's going to be
exactly. So he just went to the wrong corner, I think, is the bottom line here. So king F6, king G8. Now we got to make sure we keep the knight F5, knight G7, but then you've got the 50 move rule.
When is it? No, but I feel like you have like 20 moves left. So
exactly.
He needs to be efficient, but he's got mate in 11.
Mate in 11, he say. 96. Whoa. Good.
And then king G5 and king G6, it's over.
Yes. So there was a lot of people wrongly think that the rules of chess are written in stone. And that's not true. The rules of chess always are in constant flux. At one time, the 50 move rule was changed to 75 moves. And that is because of this precise ending. There was a lot of positions that were made in 75. Bravo.
Wow.
Vladimir, bravo.